Hey, good morning, Jeff. I wanted to show you the inside of your new car. I was having trouble finding a good angle to take pictures, so I figured I would maybe roll a video and combine the interior views with just a quick overview of some of the interesting things about the car. When I first bought it, the Tesla guys walked me through some of the things that are different from your average ordinary car. And since maybe you won't have a Tesla guy at your disposal, I will do the walkthrough now and see how things go. So this is your beautiful new car. And the first question, which is maybe a little difficult, is how do you get in? Probably you know this already, but never hurts to know. When the car is in motion or locked or has been stopped for a little while, for aerodynamic purposes, the door handles kind of pull themselves in, and so it's not obvious immediately. At least the folks at the school drop-off have trouble with this. How do you get into the car? And so one option, you've got this nice key fob. Just give it 2 clicks on the roof. It'll unlock if it's locked and extend the door handles, or extend the door handles if it's already unlocked. Also, since the car's already unlocked, you can just touch the handle, it'll sense your touch, extend, and then you can get into your car. So this is a quick look at the interior here. Notice the nice panoramic roof we've got going on. Let's actually go ahead and get in. Appropriate music. Song for a Future Generation by the B-52s. I'll pause that. Quick click here. We'll pause the music. Left-hand side that deals with the music. But the big question is, now that you're in the car and ready to go, how do we start it? Again, there's no key, no power button. Really, all you have to do, see, it says car off over there, depress the brake pedal, and it'll wake the car up. Everything pops up there, and we are ready to go. It's a little upset that I'm not buckled in, but I'm not actually going anywhere, so we're good. So that's the basics. Again, you can choose what to display up front. I've got music on the left and sort of my watt hours per mile on the right. The last 30 miles, 262 watt hours per mile. It's actually pretty nice. It was a nice day yesterday, 53 degrees right now. Got our steering wheel here. There's voice commands. You just touch this button right here. The 3 voice commands I know. One is for the phone. I can depress this and say, call, and then whoever you're trying to call. If your phone knows the name, it'll dial that up for you. The other is you can press this and communicate with the map. So we've got the map on the big screen over here. If I press this button and say, where is McDonald's? Then we go to the map and it'll locate all the McDonald's that are anywhere nearby. Blammo. So nice, kind of touch-free. The nearest one right here in Arnold, Maryland at the moment. Get information about McDonald's. One of the more useful things on the map, so right now I've got it filling up the full screen there, all the way from top to bottom. If you touch it, it'll kind of wake up some of the controls. The lightning bolt down here will give you the superchargers that are nearby. So there's a supercharger just across the Bay Bridge over there in Graysonville. If I want to know about that supercharger, notice right now it's telling me how many stalls are available, which is nice. If I drive there, I can expect to have room to plug in. All 12 stalls are available. And it'll tell you how much juice you're getting. Remember, you've got a 60 kilowatt hour battery in this thing, and you can pull 120 kilowatts max. So basically fill up the whole battery in half an hour and be ready to go. Head up the Eastern Shore and back to New Hampshire. So that's the map. The other things on the touch screen, we've got the music, we've got our map, calendar, again, kind of synced with your phone. This is the same graph we had over here that gives you your efficiency, your watt hours per mile. World Wide Web. This is the reverse camera. If we were going in reverse, it would pop on, but as is. Some people like to have this camera kind of available, maybe like the map on top, camera on the bottom. So I wanted to switch this around. There's either a button you can switch it in the corner, or you can just kind of throw it, I think, from top to bottom. Okay, maybe I'm wrong about that. But press the button, flip it up, and be ready to go. Have the music down there as well. All right. So the voice commands I know are call, where is, and the third one is to do with music. You can ask it to play any music that you can think of, music channels. It's got podcasts via TuneIn Radio. If you wanted ESPN Radio, probably you could do that. Play ESPN Radio. And ESPN Radio comes up. Early in the day, we got Golick talking there. And again, you can pause that with just the quick of the button. I can hear that it just started raining. I was going to show you the sunroof. You can the thumb wheels are programmable. You can tell them to do different things. Right now, the one on the left, I've got for volume. So twist it up, turns up the volume, down is down the volume, other music things. Fast forward, skip this song, or go back. On this side, you've got your voice commands, and the thumb wheel you can have to do a number of things. Right now, we've had a nice day, although it just started raining. So maybe this is not the time to show you that I've got the thumb wheel available to open up the panoramic roof. Just twist it, and you can see it'll open the roof. You can hear it open up there. Whoop. It's a nice little fairing in front to catch the wind, keep it from buffeting you too much. I'm going to close it right up because it just started raining. And touch the button once and it'll close, so it's an easy close. Also, you can do that via the controls here. So one of the controls, you've got the driving controls, how you like your steering, if you like creep, all these things. You can just surf around and find those out. But sunroof is also one of the controls. And so you can do it, open and close this thing by hand. I'm going to leave it closed because it's nasty out all of a sudden. Pretty much everything you can figure out. I'm sure if you surf around, just play with the controls, you're not going to break anything. Things will go well. One of the interesting things I think is when it is raining, first of all, you can see in my avatar that my lights turned on with the rain. But also, everything in this car is automatic. So for instance, here's our windshield wipers and whatnot. The first two settings are actually rain sensing. So you'll notice I didn't actually turn on the windshield wipers before they started wiping. These first two settings, I basically have on all the time. If it feels rain, then it'll turn the windshield wipers on. Similarly, with the lights, I've got the lights on auto. If it starts to rain or when it gets dark, blammo. The lights turn on. So you've got lights, you've got windshield wipers without ever even pressing a single button. So you ought to be able to drive the car now. I don't know if there's much to see around the inside. Got the traditional fabric seats, not leather, just a nice fabric there. The tan interior trim. They recently replaced the B-pillars on both sides. The one on my side, I had sort of rubbed against getting in and out, and so it was raw here, so I had them replace that for you. So everything should look brand new and shiny on the inside here. For my kids, we got these special car seats that are narrow. You can see that the seat belts are flush against the seat. They don't pop out at all. And so it was nice to have a nice narrow-butted car seat so that it's easy to get to access the seat belts for both the kiddos. Again, this car has all kinds of space. I'm 6'3", 6'4", and I can't actually reach the other door when I'm seat belted in to open the door handle and let other people in. I'm like 1.5 feet short here. I have to lean way over. So it's very wide. You've got all the room in the trunk and the front. I'm not sure I'll show you those now since it's raining and, well, hey, you only live once. So you can pop either the front or the trunk using either the fob or here on the screen. You can hit controls on the bottom and it'll flash the controls. Seat warmers, climate if you want it warmer or cooler. Nothing too crazy there. But you can open the front, you can open the trunk, lock and unlock the doors, the charge port. I'll leave now since I'm not near a charger. But a quick look outside. The frunk, big and huge. I like to suggest to people, ask them if they want to see the engine and say it's like a server room with all these blue cables running everywhere. But really, it's just wide open. All they give us access to is to refill the wiper fluid every once in a while if we want to. The fuses live right under here. If you ever need those, you can actually get to those as well. Close the front, just put a hand on each side of the T in the front and press down firmly. Boom. Coming around. The trunk is actually huge. There is all kinds of room back here. And you can fold down both of the seats as well. And there's even more room because you can pull up the floor. Oh, yogurts. I hate to think how long those have been down there. I will get those out of there for you. Oh, two things that came with the car back here. One, it's an inflator. There's no spare tire, but they've got this tire inflator kit that comes with the compressor and the sealant. So if you cut your tire or something, just inflate it, seal it up, and ride to safety. And also the mobile charger kit. I've actually never used the mobile charger. I'm always at a charging station or charging at home. The only thing I've used in the whole kit here, you can plug it into a regular house outlet, something a little bigger. The only thing I've ever used from this kit is this adapter, which helps you use kind of the public charging stations that aren't Tesla specific. This will allow you to plug your Tesla in, and when you're not near a supercharger, just need 30 or 40 miles of range per hour, plug in there, and you will be in good shape. So this is your shiny new car. Got the 60 badge there. Oh, some people I think worry about road rash on the wheels. I don't think I've got road rash on any of the wheels. I've been fairly careful about curbs for the tires and tire lives. I think all of the standard hubcaps here are in perfect shape. No worries about them at all. 1, 2, 3, and 4. So that is your new car. Shiny and ready to go right here on the banks of the Severn River, across from the United States Naval Academy over there. Let me know if you want to see anything else, or if you would like some still pictures that you can't get from screen grabs from this video here, and I will be happy to see what I can do. Thanks again. I look forward to meeting you or hearing from you. Take care.